Welcome to the Spam Analytics platform. So this is our home page. And we have the navigation bar here to show all of our pages here. We have home, dashboard, detection, history, and about. So our home page introduces our core mission using machine learning to keep our communication safe. And you can notice that if you click through the home page links, it will direct us immediately to different paths within the app. So this link and many other links. And this page describes briefly about what we provide, about the results of our pre-trained model. So I can start to scan now. However, at this stage, because we haven't signed in yet, so if we analyze anything, then we meet an error message, and it requires to log in to analyze anything, or the same logic is applied to the dashboard and the about page. So now, if I haven't got any account here, I can choose to sign up. So my name is Yuan. And for example, if I choose an account that has already been signed up with, then I will meet an error because the email has already exists. So I have to change into another email. So for example, I change to this email. So I have to change to another email. So if, for example, I change to this email. And you can see that I have successfully signed up. And now I can go to sign in to my account. If I enter the wrong password here, then it says that it is invalid and I have to try again. So if I enter the right password, you can see that I have successfully signed into my account here. And there are other ways to sign in. We also provide sign in with Google because we use the Firebase. So I can choose one of my private account here. So if I choose this one. However, in this video demonstration, we're going to use another email that has been fetched the data before that. So I will use this account and sign into that account. And you can see that I have successfully signed in this. And now I can move to the detection page. So you can use the button to load sample here. So we have prepared several samples for you. So both for SMS and for email. So I will scan a sample for the SMS message. And you can use this button to clear out the content. So this message is marked as spam with the spam type here, with the risk score 51% and is marked as medium risk score. And we also have the explanation of why this is flagged so that the user know what the reason behind the spam message and to avoid all of the suspicious words. So I will scan for another message. So I will scan for another message. So we also have the pop-up here, and for this message, it receives 78% of spam, and it is marked as the phishing spam. And it also prints out the suspicious words here, and for another message. And here, this one is marked as ham, and it is safe, and with 0% of risk score. Click onto this. After we scan, we get our results presented in the history page. So in here, we have sort by date. You can use this button to sort by date, or you can use this one if I choose the day from, for example, from 10th of April this year. So today is 12th of April, and apply. Then you can see that it only prints out the messages in this time. And we also apply pagination here. We can also use the filter here to filter the result by spam or ham message and the risk level high, medium, or low. We also have the KPI cards representing the numbers here, and we can export the CSV file. So if you can see, the CSV file here prints out the date, message, result, and the risk level. So not only showing the statistics, we also show the visualizations in the dashboard here. We have 4 types of charts. The first one is the line chart showing the number of spam and ham message by time in the month. And also the risk level heat map showing the number of messages with the risk level high, medium, or low. The colors are represented according to the number of messages. And this also applies by time in this month. And this stacked bar chart shows different types of spam with their level of spam. And also shows the message distribution with different types of spam and their percentages. Here the KPI cards also shows the number. And we can apply the filter here. So for example, I can choose month April, this month, or last month, the March. And you can see that the dashboard has some dates. And we can use also filter by day. And if we filter by day, you can see that for the line chart, it prints out a vertical line. And this also, we can also choose the time in the chart. For example, if I choose here, you can see that it has updates with the filter. And this also works with the risk level and type. If I choose, for example, choose high risk level, then not all the charts will update with the phishing spam, financial spam, advertising spam, and it is shown here. And if I choose a type, you can see that all of the other categories are faded out with no opacity, and only the advertising spam has shown. We can also choose another ones in the donut charts, or if you click in, it will reset back to the original view. And there is also a reset button to reset all of the filters here. All of the fields in this dashboard has updates, and we also use WebSocket for real-time updates. So, for example, I will detect one more email message here. I will load the sample here. So, for today, we have 135 scans with 79 spam tickets and 56 spam messages. So, I will detect one email message, load one sample here, and analyze. So, this one is a spam email, and it says 98% of high. And if we go to the history page, it has updates on the numbers. And this also updates on the dashboard. Today, the number of spam messages reached 10 messages. And finally, for the About page, we have necessary information about our tech stack, our 3-tier architecture, and also about our team. And finally, I'm going to showcase our web responsiveness through the pages. So for the About page, it is currently in the laptop size. So if I choose this one, and if I choose a tablet, then you can see that the layout has been modified. And if I choose the mobile, then the layout also updates with the screen size. This also works for other page. So when the screen size is smaller, then the navigation bar returns to the sidebar here. And if I choose the home page, for example, you can see that it applies different layouts for different screen sizes. It's open. There. This also works for other pages. For example, the detection page, history page. This also concludes our demonstration. Through this project in COS 2049, our group has successfully integrated advanced machine learning models into a user-centric web environment. We believe this platform demonstrates the potential for innovation in digital security. On behalf of the team, thank you for your time.